Hello guys, and welcome to episode 24 of my Orsha campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Axis side. Today we are going to be on the offensive again, after previously defending and routing a lot of the units that hit our front line. Really good job routing a lot of these HQ sections, which means they're unlikely to be able to attack us this turn at least. I am going to have to remove the action points from the 35th Guards Independent Heavy Tank Regiment and also the 2nd Battalion of the 27th Guards. Otherwise, both of those will be able to initiate next turn. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's remove that from there, remove that from there. Our front line is now safe. All of our units will be able to recover full action points. And maybe next turn we can make some more offensive plays onto the routed HQ sections, which will still be routed next turn. The 35th Guards Independent Heavy Tank Regiment, though, will not be. On this top side, looks like everything's going to be okay. I don't think there's anywhere we can attack. Oh, we might be able to attack the 245th Independent High Power Artillery Group here. That would be quite easy to do, since they only have one 203mm. And we could probably get that done by the end of Phase A. And all of the other reinforcements come in Phase B, right? So yeah, that would be a nice easy attack to make. Is there any other places we can attack? Because if I can attack a routed regiment, then that may take away some of their air power if they decide to reinforce that battle. Can I attack this one? I can. Okay, awesome. Which one can... Oh, the Fusilier Battalion. Okay. That may be worth doing. I have a feeling it might leave us in a bit of a sticky spot, but we're going to go for it. If we can wipe out that artillery, then we may as well. There's nothing to stop us, so let's just do that. Those two regiments there were the ones to get involved. So they've lost their action points, which is good. Which basically means this bottom side is going to be a lot safer. However, I cannot pull my 260th Fusilier Battalion out of there. Well, at least they won't be able to be attacked, because none of these are HQ, so they're not going to recover 3 action points. These guys, however, we're going to have to probably arty some of those. Do I have arty in range? We have a couple. I'm going to have to arty both the 121st and the 3rd Battalion of the 75th. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of those. I'm also going to probably want to bring the 195th Assault Regiment HQ section back, because that's a little bit too far forwards for my liking. I'm also going to have to shift these about. Yeah, I have a little bit of a gap here, honestly, because I don't want my Nashorn on the front line, unless I use them to attack the AA, but that would be a bad idea, because the 37mm and the 85mm can both kill the Nashorns quite easily. My Nashorns would outrange the 37mm, but not the 85mm. There's only 4 of them, but I guess there'll be 6 in the battle because of the hard difficulty. I think best bet here is we're going to shift up the Panzer Battalion. I know some of you guys want to see the Tigers in action, so we'll try and make that happen. It's going to have 1 action point left if he sits there, so we can go ahead and shift him into position. We'll move this one back for the time being, just to help support, and this one can take the place there. Unfortunately, we don't have 2 action points, otherwise I'd dig in, but we are going to definitely take away the action points from these 2 battalions. So let's go ahead and do that. So nothing on this bottom side will be able to attack us, which is good. Right, now we just need to shift this. I'm going to shift the Nashorns back, I think. Or at least just down, so that I can move these guys forwards, maybe? Yeah, let's just move them in there. I do have a little bit of a gap here. Maybe it's room for the 555th Territorial Infantry Battalion, which has kind of been running around in my back line, not really doing too much. I do also have the 61st Security Regiment here that we could maybe shift into that gap. Actually, yeah, let's do that, because they'll have enough to dig in. So we'll do that for now. It may be worth attacking the 54th Motorized Rifle Battalion. There aren't really many guys there. The other attack is this one, 245th Independent High Power Artillery Group. Which one do we attack first? These guys do come with M17 anti-air. We're going to have probably about 4 of those because of the hard difficulty. They could potentially bring an aircraft as well. But we have quite a lot of stuff we could push into the gap. I could bring both the 2nd Battalion of the 35th and the 3rd Battalion of the 460th into that push, potentially. And then bring some aircraft. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll do it before they dig in. We'll bring those 2. And for Air Force, which ones do I want to bring? This is the question. I don't think we need anything crazy. Maybe just the front recon group, honestly. They have bombers. What would be the worst thing for us to go up against here? In the M17 supported by enemy fighters would be kind of annoying. Maybe some artillery is a better shout, honestly. Never thought I'd say those words, but artillery would be quite nice just for breaking down some of these extra units, but we can't bring in any in Phase A, so yeah, we're not going to do that. So close support wing, 2nd Night Bomber Group. I think we want to maintain the 2nd Night Bomber Group just in case we want to attack any armor. So it's either the close support wing or the close support wing with Focke-Wulfs. Let's do close support wing with Focke-Wulfs. Yeah, we'll add those. The 3rd Battalion of the 1st Close Support Wing. Cool. That's tactical battle. They are going to bring in aircraft of their own. Let's hope for no fighters, because we don't have any AA. If they bring in the IL-2s and maybe the bombers, that would be the best. The 35th Guards Bomber Regiment and the 10th Recon Regiment. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Cool, we're in a good position then. Alright, let's spread out these Panzergrenadiers and Grenadiers. Probably going to use the Panzergrenadiers first, I think. Just because the Panzergrenadiers, they have 2 MG42s, so they're better at advancing at range initially. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's make sure we cover all these roads. There is going to be a substantial amount of infantry that we're actually up against, so I am going to have to probably double up on most of these pushes. It'd probably be worth bringing a couple of MG42s actually to sit behind my units as they move up, because they have 1,500 meter range, which is pretty good for taking out things like AT guns from a distance. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm not going to have these move up too far. We're only going to really just go up onto the hill and then walk the rest of the way, because otherwise the enemy AT guns are probably going to end up hitting us pretty hard. Okay, we can always have other units come into the flags afterwards. I'm going to leave a little bit of points left over so that maybe I can buy a few bombers. Which ones would be the best to buy? Probably the ones with 250s and 450 HE bombs. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll buy these G8s here. Okay, cool. Let's go. Alright, well, we're probably just going to unload already, because that's risky on that left side. I don't want to lose any of these to AT guns straight off the bat. That's the main thing I'm worried about here. We'll see how far the front line shifts. I think it's definitely slowing down. Yeah, there's something on the hill there. Alright, so let's just push up like so. That is absolutely fine. Most of the infantry we're going to come up against is going to be outmatched by our Panzergrenadiers at range, at least. Well, that is an M17. That's pretty ridiculous. No, we're just gonna bomb it. And hopefully that'll be enough to kill it. Oh, we're gonna want to spread out our units if they're gonna be using bombers of their own. I must have killed that. Alright, those PE2s are actually probably faster than my Focke-Wulfs. Which is kind of awkward. Oh, there's also the PE2 fighter there. The heavy fighter. Alright, well we lost an MG already, which isn't too bad. I'm going to have to spread these out as well. Otherwise, they're all going to get bombed. The fact this Focke-Wulf's actually slow might help it get the kill, which is quite amusing. Yeah, we got some shots off there that might make it fall back. Right, there's an SG. Got a mortar on that side. We've killed one of the M17s. There's definitely another one on the right hand side because my Focke-Wulf was taking some damage. Oh, what's going on with my Focke-Wulf anyway? I think we may as well just tell it to leave. They're just flying off into the distance. He might die, but nothing I can really do about it if I can't micro. Oh, that's another M17 there. Okay. Well, if we can kill all of the M17s, that frees up the Focke-Wulfs massively, so I'm not too worried. It's just any units that get caught out in the open are going to be dead very quickly. What's that coming in to strafe? Well, that Panzergren's a goner. We're just out of range of the M17 there, that's tragic. Let's just charge that with those Panzergrens. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get in range. It's only short by like 10 meters, I think. But maybe by just jumping out on that side, we could kill it. But the thing I don't want to do here is jump out and then have them be mowed down. We've already lost 2 Panzergrens. I don't want to lose another one. So we'll go for the bombing strike. There we go. I'm going to bring in a Focke-Wulf or 2 to now engage that PE2. Okay, good. The M17's dead. Oh, on this side, another M17. Blimey, okay. Sure. Right, that's going to leave. Yeah, that's Panzergren's dead on that side. Alright, so a lot of my Panzergrens have now died to those M17. I really didn't expect them to have them that far up. We killed, what, 2 or 3? There's another one on the left-hand side, so... yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. See, the Gavani are going to take a lot of damage from the Panzergrens at range. Just need to get enough of these bombers to hit that M17 at the same time, and then we're good. Right, that should be a dead bomber. Focke-Wulf has really decent payload. Maybe I could just use these 2 alongside these 2. Maybe that'll do the job. Maybe I don't even need 3, I could maybe do it with 2. Regardless, I need to spread these out. Did I get the bombs off? Yeah, I did. Nice. Perfect. Okay, that's one of my Panzergrens dead, unfortunately. Not much I can do about that. We are going to get in range of that bomber, so hopefully we shoot that down. Beautiful. This one still has bombs, so we can bomb that on the hill there. I think bombers was a good idea, these Focke-Wulfs. I'm glad they didn't bring in the fighters, otherwise we would have been pretty screwed. Anyway, we got to keep moving, otherwise that mortar's going to get the better of us. And we're also going to have to move these. Or if that's going to be there in time, but we're going to go ahead and bomb that mortar on the left side. We can bomb that infantry. Beautiful. Alright, so all of my Panzergren are on the field. They're taking quite a lot of damage, actually. Let's just back us up with some grenadiers now. Another M17, it is indeed. And we actually missed the 82 mil there because of it. Right, let's see if we can hit that with a couple of Focke-Wulfs and take that out. Right, these MGs, I think were a good idea. They are seemingly doing quite a bit of damage, or at least covering us a lot. Constantly firing. The initial bombs there pin that down, fantastic. Hopefully that bombing strike's going to do the job, although it's falling back. Probably not. Okay. Right, best bet here is to bring in a couple of IGs, I think, to kill all of these M3A1 Resvedkas. Actually, we do have AT as well. That'll do. Let's unload these. Yeah, my MG died. Alright, let's bring in some more grenadiers to accompany that left side. Pushing across the open like this. It's not something I'd usually do, but oh well. We're playing offensively from now on. I'm going to break down these enemy divisions. We are 12 to 12. Just got to get a bomber to take out these Resvedkas. The M3A1s, that is. Right, those can unload and they can push up. Right, let's get a few bombers to go and hit that. We have that one in the sky that can leave now. Is going to kill that for us. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and take out that one. These two will hopefully be enough to take out the M17 on the left. And then I'm hoping that we don't have to worry about AA much anymore. Good. Right, another Panzergren died. If I can get the Panzerfaust next door, that'd be good. Just gonna try and get into that building. Maybe we need to hop across. Not recovering its morale very quickly, are they? Panzergrens. Well, that's one down. Take out the next. And we'll bomb that mortar. We did lose the MG, unfortunately. I guess I could have moved it away, but it doesn't matter too much. I might lose a Focke-Wulf there. But we're going to start pushing forwards with my units on this side. And those IGs are actually helping us out quite a bit. Nice, we managed to stop that bombing strike and advance as well. Oh, we shot down that bomber. Beautiful. Actually, let's just bomb these two rather than strafing them. I was going to give the order to strafe, but we'll just get rid of them. Oh, should be able to hit that M301 Rozhkovka with the Panzerfaust, I'm hoping. Oh, and that should be a lot of those Gavardia dealt with. That's one of them down at least. Okay, let's spread out onto this hill. And go ahead and take that. Good. Then we just need to push up a little bit. Well, they are using Mot Razvedka. Sorry, no, the Mot Avtos. And these, although they're really good in close combat, reveal themselves at range, which is good for us because our Panzergrens have an advantage. It was actually something that was annoying when I was playing as the Soviets myself, but now we're playing against it. The AI is not going to turn off those machine guns, so there we go. Right, accidentally told them to leave. Lost another Panzergren. Let's get some grenadiers if we can. There we go. Push through that town. This one's fine, we can bomb this for days. I have been buying the ones with the 850 kilogram bombs, which is probably not the best idea because they're a lot less effective than the ones with the 250s. By the way, let's keep spreading out here. I might leave that one on the point actually. We'll push these two up through there. This one can push up, that one can just do a runner. This one can push up, these two can stay where they are. Oh, we are going to potentially lose these grenadiers if I'm not too careful. Alright, well the 45mm got killed, so that's good. And we'll hit that SG while we can. Okay, on this hill, let's go ahead and buy more of these bombers. We are going to lose another unit there to a mortar. If I can spot the mortar, I can bomb it. Currently defeat in 4 minutes for them, which is not what I want because I want a major defeat really, rather than a minor defeat. I'm hoping I can take most of these sooner than later. Let's just keep spreading out here. Maybe we can make something happen in time. We'll see. Right, these are all pretty low on numbers. I'm going to strafe that supply truck. Keep the IGs pushing up behind the infantry. We've completely opened up this left-hand side, so maybe we'll capture that flag as well quite soon. I do need to get hold of this flag. This one just got killed because of the two M3A1 Razvedkas there. Just go ahead and bomb all that lot. Anything we see basically that we don't want to be around anymore, we can just bomb. And we want to hit that bomber itself. And I'm also going to want to strafe that supply truck. We dodged those bombs. That's good. Can imagine they don't really have too many bombers left at this point. I'm just going to bomb this whole area to make sure that we clean that out. And these ones can all keep pushing forwards as well. We're actually pretty close, I think, to a major victory. Oh no, we're going to lose a Focke-Wulf? Oh, that was lucky. That was very lucky. Let's just bomb that one. Bomb that mortar there. Alright, wonderful. Looks like we're making enough ground to get the major defeat in. Which is perfect. Oh, is he going to shoot down that Focke-Wulf? No, okay. Phew. That was close. Alright, that Focke-Wulf's done its job. And that should open up this point as well. Okay. Wonderful. Total defeat. Perfect. 17 minutes, 48 seconds. Bit messy. We did lose 10 units of, well, 9 units of Panzer Grenadiers, 1 unit of normal Grenadiers, and the 3 MG42s there. But overall, decent amount of damage done, and we managed to push back the division we were up against. Might have even destroyed it, actually. Yep. Boom. It's a goner. And that may just allow me, yeah, to recover my Fusilier battalion. Perfect. Alright. That's good. So that sorts out our bottom side here. I'm just going to dig those in for the time being against the 26th Guards tank brigade that's there. We'll shift those up a little bit. This one, maybe I put them into the gap. Yeah, it's potential. We could go to here so that we have 3 action points on that 35th Panzergren Regiment next turn. It's not a bad idea. Can these do anything? I don't think they can, so we'll move them up. Nothing useful, at least. What about this one? Artillery? No, not in range. I can probably move it up. Maybe to here. Yeah, I guess that's a little bit better. This one's not hitting anything either. That's Tank Destroyer Battalion. Let's go to here with that artillery. This one has a massive range, but still needs to move up. Can't move it up too far. Let's go ahead and move that one up as well. Okay. So none of these can do anything yet. I will try and attack these at some point with the Tigers, so that we can get them into the battle. This unit may as well move up a little bit. Maybe this unit as well, although there's no space on the front line here, as we shift them over to the right. No, I think that's all okay. Right, since we've actually filled the gap there, I'm going to have these guys come towards the centre. Alright. Right, on the top, we have the battle against the 245th Independent High Power Artillery Group. They could reinforce this with aircraft, but I don't think they will. If they do, it's probably still okay, because we can win the battle before those aircraft become a problem anyway. So let's just take in the 215th Assault Regiment. That's the only one we're going to take in. We're going to tactical battle. They're going to call in the other ones nearby. And let's go. So the idea being, we're just going to place down all my units, charge towards the spawns, and then kill the last remaining gun that's on the map. Alright, just going to be a bunch of Sturmschützen, or just normal Schützen's probably better actually, because then they can attack at range if I accidentally unload them early. All the Schützen, that's all we need. Okay, and we'll just give them the orders to go to the spawn points. Off we go. Speed it up. We'll be done in no time. Just got to find that 1 or 2 guns. And look at this front line, just shift forwards. It's ridiculous. Like we're just painting the map. There it is. There might be another one somewhere. I'm gonna have one of these squads unload next to it. The other one can go straight for the spawn. Probably one in between, I think. Maybe not. That's it. Job done. What a whitewash that was. Boom. Alright, we're going to want to recover that guy, so let's go ahead and move the Stug right up next to him. Do I want to put that there? I might bring in this 14th Assault Regiment, 2nd Battalion, but then next to the 2nd Battalion, the 215th. Go do that. Alright, good. Because they're pretty elite, so I don't mind them not being dug in. As for up here, we can't do too much with the 1st and 2nd Battalion of the 11th Infantry. However, maybe if I dig these guys in, we can then shift these men round the top side. I'll take the Tank Destroyer Battalion with us as well. And we might just be able to make a push towards the airfield before time runs out. Alright, I'm going to shift forwards our artillery here. They are more in range to do something useful. Those forwards as well. I'm tempted to move out one of these. Like the 1st or 2nd Battalion. I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. Let's move the 2nd Battalion. And we'll shift the 3rd Battalion of the 61st Security Regiment into that hole to defend that. And we'll dig these guys in the meantime. Okay, these guys we may as well dig in. That front line's completely secure. I can move these forwards, but I think that's the best place for them right now. What about this 14th Assault Regiment? I think they're all good as well. Yeah, right. None of these are going to be able to attack us. So I don't think we'll get attacked at all when I click the end turn button. And we've made all of the feasible attacks that I can. There's no other units nearby with... Oh, saying that. My Fusilier Battalion can attack the AAA. There's only one Visivod UPR. Excuse me? Can we actually do this? Okay. Interesting. Now the biggest trouble we have is that I might not have enough stuff to actually defend the front line. Like, I think, what units do we have here? I guess I'll have to bring out the MG42s and 81mm mortars just to push the front line for us. Yeah. Alright, well, it should work. I'm tempted to bring in maybe like the 2nd Battalion and the 456th just in case. Let's do that. And we'll tactical battle. We're actually going to bring in that HQ section. That's kind of interesting because it's going to open the way potentially to the airfield. Okay, well we're going to probably have this done by the end of phase 8 anyway, so let's just jump on in. Glad I double checked. I was very close to just clicking on the next turn then. But yeah, we're going to have to spread out our MGs and stuff to actually hold the front line for us whilst we go hunt down this remaining unit with Fusiliers. This is quite amusing. And the Fusilier Führer, I think, pushes the front line. We'll just move them all up and unload. And then we'll have the Fusiliers push towards the spawns. What I could do, actually, is maybe wait until phase B and just have my Fusiliers ambush the spawns against all of those Androshas. It's tempting, but it's very risky. If I have enough Fusiliers, then it will be fine. So let's just make sure that I add a few more. We'll just have to like fast forward to phase B, but we can't let it hit phase C, otherwise we're dead. Alright. Okay, let's launch. Off we go. Speed it up. Maybe I could set the front line so that I win in like 20 minutes. Like this would be fine, like 16 minutes. So we have a little bit of phase A, or phase B, sorry. A little bit too far, I think. Move back. Is that because the Fusiliers... No. Yeah, we're going to have to pull back a little bit here. Otherwise the game's going to end too soon. This is very, very interesting. If this works, it'd be absolutely awesome. We didn't actually find the last remaining infantry squad. I just got to keep falling back here with the MGs so that we relinquish some of these objectives. And that's 11 minutes. I think if I drop one more, it might be better. I think that's as good as it gets, really. We're going to have like 6 minutes of phase B before the game ends. Interestingly enough, we didn't find the last unit, but I guess we can't see because we're not pushing the front line. Can't see where they are. Right, let's see if this works. We'll get to phase B, and maybe the Androshas will just all drive in and die. Let's line these up either side so they don't get like pinned down or something silly by some random infantry coming in. Because they will be able to kill the Androshas. Here we go. Do I actually have any more of them left? I don't think I do. Alright. Well, I guess if we do get into like a brawl, we can use the 2nd Battalion with the 456th Infantry. But there really isn't that many numbers remaining. Is that only one Grenadier? One Grenadier on both of those. Surely there's more of them. Maybe it's just a really depleted battalion of mine, but these guys are ready and waiting to ambush the enemy. 30 seconds until phase B. Here goes nothing. Oh, it's gonna work. There we go. And Dushka taken down. Dushka truck taken down. Another Dushka truck taken down. Actually, these Dushka trucks are pretty worrying. Wonderful. This is working out perfectly. Let's just speed it up. 4 minutes until the end. Do as much damage as we can. This is so cheesy. This is actually something that you guys in the comments recommended I do with my recon regiment, and, well, now you see it in practice. Andrusha after Andrusha. Just driving into the ambush. And it won't reach phase C because of the way we've set up the front line. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. I would maybe like it to last a little bit longer because I don't think we're going to have killed all of the Andarushas by the end of the game, but we'd have killed a lot of them. Maybe enough to destroy the battalion, we'll see. Because it's only going to be a minor defeat technically. Maybe I should actually push up just to make sure it's a major defeat. Didn't think about that. Bit late. Oh well. So, minor victory, but there we go. They lost a lot of Andarushas in that time. Perfect. So it's not going to rout them. But it is going to push them back and do a lot of damage to that mortar regiment. Now this is actually pretty bad. Oh, this 36th Guards Rifle Corps actually only has 16 Katyushas and 9 Razvedka. It does have some NKVD, but if that decides to initiate, we might actually be okay. I guess I could bring in the aircraft and just get it over and done with. We'll see, because yeah, having an HQ section right next to our units means that they will be able to attack us next turn, unless I specifically take out the 36th Guards Rifle Corps, which we might be able to do actually with the 476th Infantry Regiment. Interesting. Yeah, maybe we could make that attack so that we don't have to worry about that. Because I still have aircraft remaining. So we could maybe bring in, say, the 1st Close Support Wing. Or maybe just the fighters. Like the fighter wing would be absolutely fine. Just for strafing this stuff, and then if they bring in aircraft, we can counter those aircraft. Yeah, that'd be absolutely fine. But, unfortunately guys, it has been my time, so I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, we'll make the attack with the 3rd Battalion of the 476th onto the 36th Guards Rifle Corps. And we will delete that unit so they can't attack us in the next turn. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.